Hey everyone, stick with us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications for when I go live, tap the bell. I go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, link is below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you're here right now, say what up. We have the S&Ps up 2, Dow's up 11, NASDAQ up 16 after giving up most of their gains last night. I mean, SPY went almost to 253. Now it's back down to 353. Now it's back down to 350. So kind of a crazy night where futures are ripping, especially like, you know, that's the especially like the Dow. Dow was up pretty big. NASDAQ was up pretty big. Now NASDAQ has come down quite a bit. Let's look at the Qs. Yeah, the Qs are back down to 293. I mean, it had a crazy pump almost up to 295. Now we're back down to like the 293 area. Yo, Daniel, Christopher, Mel, Jeff, how we doing this morning? It's Monday morning. First day of the week, we got the Apple and Tesla stock splits today. We're also going to have the Dow adjustment as well, where some of the names are dropping and some of the names are going more tech heavy names are going in. So today is going to be a little bit different in terms of what the price action is. Obviously, you know, people are used to certain things with Apple and Tesla. And the Dow is going to move a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit more tech heavy. Let's see what CRM's down right now. Yo, Abel, nice seeing you again, man. It's been a long time. Welcome back. Faiz. What's happening? If you guys could do me the favor, hit the like button. Definitely appreciate it. So yeah, there's some stuff going on in the world. So first off, TikTok. So this thing with TikTok and Microsoft and Walmart and all these other companies, you know, right now they're saying that over the weekend there was some news release saying that China is going to have to approve any deal made because it's basically an export of technology, which is fair. I mean, which is true. I mean, we would probably do the same. So they would need an approval from China to actually do the deal. So obviously that complicates things. But now they're saying that there's a deal that could be released as soon as Tuesday. I don't know if this is clickbait or not. But they're, you know, obviously right now, it says TikTok has chosen a bidder for its U.S., New Zealand, Australian businesses and could come to a deal as soon as Tuesday. I mean, because they're running out of time. How much time do these people have here? How much time? It says Chinese parent company ByteDance sent in statements over the weekend that it would need a license from the Chinese government before it can sell to a U.S. company. Representatives for Walmart and Microsoft were not available for comment. Of course not. Of course not. Yo, CW, what is going on? Samir? Dalvin? If you're just joining, say what up. Say good morning. So this is definitely interesting. Microsoft was definitely moving down this morning before the news, and now Microsoft is popping back up. It's still red. VXX is kind of grinding up, like you were saying, Christopher. It's at 26. So last week we did catch the dip on VXX around 23, 24 area. And honestly, I was not expecting it to run like that. I mean, that was a huge run up, and then it sold off pretty hard. But it's been maintaining a level above 25. And when I was looking at VXX, the reason why I put the trade on, we were coming up on the Fed, but also look right around like the 24 area. The last few times it came back down to the 24 area. 24 bounce, 24 bounce, 24 bounce. This was the biggest bounce of all. So the last 3 times it came down to like the 24, 23.50 area, we bounced pretty good. Like this bounce from 24 up to 26. This bounce right in here came from 24 up to 25.50, and then this bounce on, was it Thursday? Bounced from 24, 23.75 all the way up to 20, 27, almost 28. So, you know, we were closing on the Fed. Volatility was increasing, but looks like, things are going to get a little choppy here. And people are like, I can't believe it gave up all the overnight gains. I was gonna come in and cash out all my calls. It was gonna be a glorious day, and now we're back to flat. Like that's just the way it goes. It's the way trading is. Yo, Gunther, what's going on? Rinji, Gabriel, thank you. Chewy, ZM's at its highs, but I don't want to get in. So ZM, let me kind of show you my position here. So ZM, I do have a position on right now. I have a credit put spread that's in the money right now. I'm hoping that I can take this off today. I was up a little bit, kind of chilling, down a little bit on Microsoft right now. But Zoom right now has earnings after market close today. And Zoom kind of grinding a little bit higher. It's at 303, 304 area. Obviously, all-time highs on deck here. But Zoom is really the only major earnings I'm going to be looking at the next 2 days. And after that, if you want to trade Rocket, Five Below, PagerDuty, DocuSign's a big one, Broadcom's a big one. So like the top of my list this week, Zoom, Broadcom, and DocuSign. The rest, we'll see. If premium's rich enough, maybe I'll give it a go. I don't know. I know a lot of people who were bearish over the weekend. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I am short. This is the first time in months I'm currently short Facebook, and I'm currently short Netflix. As you can see, I got negative delta here. I haven't been short really anything. Daniel Forl, I don't even I haven't been short anything for a long time, but I felt that Facebook and Microsoft is kind of a pairs trade with TikTok. With a TikTok sale, I think Facebook's going to go down. Because if the deal was blocked for some reason by China or the US or something like that, that would mean one less competitor for Facebook. But since TikTok doesn't seem to be going away, that's why I shorted Facebook. And Netflix was just a huge pump. I'm just fading. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it does look a little bit bullish here. It could, if it levels out here, it could pump back up to 550. But that's the chance we're gonna take. Yo, Future Habits, what's going on? Jesse, Manny, Johnny. So that's kind of the situation right now. But Apple's chilling at 125 right now. Obviously, people are going to be all sorts of confused about. Some people are in the know, some people are not in the know. But if you look at the chart, it's the same. It's the same, essentially. So you're today stock split Apple and Tesla going live. So does that mean you should buy? Does that mean you should get in right away? I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen to these? I mean, we do know, like for Tesla, especially Tesla, I mean, this has been pumping, since Elon saved it from falling around here on like the 275, 273 area. It was fading. I felt like it was going to definitely come back down to like the 250 area, but then he pumped it with the stock split news, and here we are, rip shorts a new one. So the one thing that you have to understand about Tesla, about it going so high, it's not because it's doing that well. It's because it's ripping shorts a new one. So many people over the last, let's say 5 years, have shorted Tesla thinking they're a company that's going to be going out of business. The TSLAQ was a big thing, So Tesla, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be like it deserves to be this price, but shorts kept getting squeezed. So it's going to react a certain way. So I mean, billions were short Tesla, and that's what happens. Huge squeeze. It happened back in here too. It's happening. There is no timetable on an S&P edition, correct? No, they can do it. They can do it whenever they want. Whenever. The thing is, like the Dow. Look at the Dow, for instance. For something to join the S&P or the Dow or the Nasdaq, something has to drop off and take its place, because you can't just, there's not like an open spot. They're all full. So you have to find something that the biggest thing that they have to find is something that's not going to, which, I mean, I think they've already kind of, with adjusting, what was it, in 2017 or 2018 when they made the S&P adjustment to be more tech heavy, that basically made it so that way the tech companies have full control. And as you can see here, as like Apple and all these stocks are ripping up, other sectors are not, but the S&P still going up, right? Even though other sectors are not recovering. So I think that they want to add it, Tesla. I think they want to add Tesla, but at the same time, I think they're like, how do we do that without like destroying the S&P? You know, it's a bit complicated to figure out, because they need to make sure that like let's say Tesla tanks 50%. Do they really want that? I'm not saying Tesla will tank 50%, but it could, you know. Hey Sarah, how you doing? Thoughts on NVIDIA? Product release tomorrow. A lot of people are pissed off because new GPUs are pricey. I don't know why people are mad that they're pricey. You know, like, people just want free stuff. You know, it's frustrating, because NVIDIA is the brand to follow. I mean, I think they're gonna be doing fine. I mean, looking at the chart, I mean, they're already gapping up. It's 528. This thing lifted off on Friday. It was just a huge rip, and you know, it's obviously following trend. Any pullbacks get bought. You know, it has a couple. It looks like the trend currently is a couple red days and then it pushes up. A couple red days and then pushes up. Right. So I think that they're going to be fine. I think that people are going to be purchasing them, especially Christopher, as like streamers, gamers, and stuff really push that. I mean, there's nothing better than NVIDIA right now. There's nothing better. So if you could find something better, they could charge whatever they want. Like iPhones. iPhones are super expensive, but there's nothing else like it. So they can charge whatever they want. Take out a payment plan on mom's credit card and just do what you need to do. Listen, it's not really $1,200 for the phone. It's $30 a month for 24 months. Oh, I can afford that easy, you know. But the thing is, Christopher, with NVIDIA, are people actually going to utilize the chips or the cards to their full capability? I mean, I guess if you're doing like VR and stuff like that, sure. But the majority of people won't even know what to do with all that power. You know? I'm just saying, like, I'm not upgrading. I got an NVIDIA card right in my system right now, running this live stream, running my trades, running everything. You know, I could play most games 200 FPS. I mean, it's not like, you know, amazing, but it gets the job done. So do I feel the need to upgrade? I mean, my card's relatively new, so I don't really feel like it. But if you're looking to build a new system, instead of getting the new card, you can get like last year's card and still be fine. You know, save a little bit of money. It's all good. I mean, all the cards are. I mean, all the cards are expensive when they come out anyway. So, not sure why people. It's nothing new. So what stocks you guys want to look at? So obviously on deck we got Walmart, we got Microsoft probably moving this week. Walmart pushing up. TikTok news. Microsoft, Zoom. Zoom has the earnings later this afternoon, so we'll see what's going on with them. It can definitely be used for mining crypto. Yeah, Tom, I agree. If you want to pay for the power with the power drawdown, you know, that's the biggest thing with crypto is like, yeah, you can mine crypto if you want to pay for the power and all the consumption, and then if you want to eventually destroy that card, sure. So you're gonna have to do the math if it's worth the price of the card to mine the crypto. Probably not. We'll see. I mean, maybe now when Bitcoin's like at what is it at now? 12,000? Yeah, you're gonna have to do the math. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know because you have to do the math on power consumption, how much the card costs, how much you can actually mine, at how much time. It could be a losing scenario. So it's not might as well if you want to own Bitcoin, you could just buy Bitcoin outright versus mining it. Save you the hassle. Jonathan CIEN. Yeah, I mean this is looking pretty bearish. I mean it's under the 50-day right now. Definitely could come back down to support down to the 5250 area. So you gotta be careful about this one. That's the big thing that people are programmed right now is buying the dip, but the dip, it may just be coming back to support. So like people are programmed by the dip, but it may not always be in your best interest to buy the dip. It's always better to be patient, wait for it to kind of level out and see where it goes. It could now that's under the 50-day, it could bounce here. So it could make like a low here and then a higher low here. I'm not saying that it's not possible. It's currently up a little bit pre-market right now. So it could definitely push, but you just gotta respect the price. All I can say. It's looking a little dangerous though. So RKT, definitely bullish momentum here. It's at 29 this morning, 29.50, coming back up to all-time highs. So it double topped here and we dropped a couple bucks, but now looking like it's wanting to make a move. Probably should have got into this on the dip here around 27 when it bottomed out here, but I've been trying to learn how to trade RKT. They just got options a little bit ago. They only have monthlies. They're not that expensive, so we'll see what happens. They're up 149% though. IV 123 because they do have earnings coming up, so gonna be a little rich. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm guessing RKT is gonna smash earnings. So probably should have bought. I was thinking about buying the 100 shares at IPO. Probably should have done that. And then if you didn't buy the 100 shares at IPO, you got a second chance here. And then again, I didn't buy it. And look, it is what it is, guys. Yeah, the RTX. Yeah, 14. Yeah, that is. I am getting the new Xbox. I got the new Xbox on order already. It's in the pipe. Huge drop on BIGC. Yeah, but I mean, look how much it ran though. I mean, it's doubled in price in 3 days. I mean, it's just incredible. I mean, that's what it is. If you trade, if you instead you bought Kodak, absolutely. Fast, yeah. I mean, for BigCommerce, you need to. I mean, you have to understand the situation. That if it's going to move that fast, expect some quick pullback. I mean, it is what it is. But for fast, I mean, it looks like some nice consolidation here if we can get some movement up. But right now, it's kind of flat after hours. Coming down a little bit, so we'll see. There's not really any volume, so doesn't mean that it can't push up. But I mean, nice consolidation. More than likely come back down to 48. Kind of be. It looks like it's just like glued to 48 right now. Averages are pushing up though. ALYI penny stock. It definitely is a penny stock. Alternate systems. That was a crazy run though. Definitely a crazy run. It's moving a little bit. I mean, what is this? This is 3 cents. I mean, I don't even know. What do they do? Let me know, Hank. Let me know what they do. ELF CW. Yeah, ELF again at support. Try to push up after earnings, but kind of coming back to support. I mean, it does look bullish, but just kind of seems stuck. Oh, they sell electric bikes. Man, when I was looking for a new bike, and I bought it from Dick's. Dick's sold me a really good bike. Probably should just went long Dick's for the amount of money that I spent there. But anyways, they have electric bike. Electric bikes are like $4 to $6 grand. And then you had like Simon Cowell break his back on one. So I don't know if it's good, but I don't understand why you should get like an electric bike. Why don't you just, because then you're not going to get any exercise. Like, isn't that the purpose of buying a bike, is to get exercise? Like, why would you have an electric bike? Can't make it up like that one hill? I don't know. I don't like, for me, I just didn't see the need. And it's like $4,000 to $6,000 for an electric bike. I mean, that's like, yeah, Mark, you could buy a motorcycle. Many cities have scooters. I know. I wouldn't, I wouldn't drive a electric bike or a scooter in Chicago when you get run over. Too many out-of-towners come into Chicago and then run people over. BYND. Let's look at BYND. So Beyond is actually holding its gains. I was a little bit concerned it wasn't going to hold it, but it definitely had a nice consolidation day on Friday, just chilling at 130, gap up to 134. The one thing about Beyond, it's choppy and it's a face ripper. All right, Mel, take it easy. We'll be here. Yeah, Mike is talking to Paho. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Electric bike. Yeah, buy a used motorcycle. Should I buy into Apple and Tesla now? Bro, I don't know, man. Like, here's my thoughts on Apple and Tesla. Okay. There was so much FOMO, so many short squeezes going into this just for the stock split. Like, it didn't change, like the company didn't change anything. It was just news-based stock splits. But I mean, yes, you're going to have more shares today than you did yesterday, right? So many people just, I couldn't believe the amount of people just getting in, grabbing shares just blindly. And from my experience, that doesn't necessarily end very well. You know what I mean? Like, if you're just like, okay, close your eyes, let's just buy. You don't know until you feel like you've loaded up with a bunch of crap, right? You don't know what you have. I mean, Apple, Tesla, great companies. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Yo, Matthews, what's going on? There's no doubt about it. Apple and Tesla. But I mean, people blindly buying. I mean, you see how that worked out for crypto. You see how that worked out in the 2000 tech boom. I mean, it took years and years and years to recover. I mean, it took Microsoft a long time to recover from the tech boom, their stock price. So, are the companies? I mean, the companies have been going straight up. But easy come, easy go. I think if anything that we've learned from this, from the pandemic, if we look at like SPY, for instance, if we learned anything from the pandemic, just looking at SPY, means we were making some easy gains, and then all of it was stripped away within 30 days. I mean, like, look, this is a 30-day time frame. The red dots here signify 1 month. In 1 month, we went from all-time highs to like cutting down like over 30% in the stock market value. And then we gained it all back, but so within 30 days, it all went away, but it's taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months to get back, which is actually really, really quick. I was actually expecting, something to look more like this, where we fell off and we kind of slowly grinded up. But because tech companies are doing so well, Apple, Tesla, now what's going to happen to SPY and the Qs if money starts flowing out of tech and into financials, into retail, into energy, into those kind of stocks? You kind of have to start paying attention. Like, at what point do people say, hey, should I buy Apple? Should I buy that? And the thing is, if you're going to buy, like for me, if I'm buying shares 5-10 years, Johnny, I agree with you. Just set up a monthly buy cycle. Like, let's say, okay, I want to buy $500 a month, or I want to buy $1,000 a month. Automatically set that up. Most firms will allow you to do that. Most firms will allow you to set up automatic buys, like set up a DRIP, dividend reinvestment plan. I mean, you're good to go, right? Yo, man, child, what's going on? So if you're holding for 10 years, I mean, you don't really care. Stick to your monthly buys. Keep loading up. I mean, you're looking to accumulate shares at that point. If you're looking to hold for the next 10, 20, whatever X amount of years you want to do. I mean, if you're looking to get rich on Apple and Tesla, then you're going to get ripped a new one. But if you're looking to be a long-term investor, then yeah, buy some more, and buy some more, then buy some more, and and you're good to go. But the frustrating thing is so many people right now just want to get rich buying stock. And if you want to get rich buying stock, you literally need to have $1 million invested or be a millionaire already to actually do that. Yo, Graptor, what's going on? That guy who invests, DKNG. Let's take a look. DKNG. Oh, Tesla falling down. Market opens in 4 minutes. So DKNG, they had some downgrades. They had some bad news. They're bouncing back. But I think if they can come down to 32 again, I think I want to be a buyer. Takes money to make money. Yeah, I mean, you have to have some leverage. I mean, you have to have some pull. I mean, that's why people trade options, because it's leveraged, right? But also, you get ripped a new one too, because people don't understand the risk that comes with options trading and how to properly manage your risk. You can make a lot of money quickly, but you can also lose a lot of money quickly. So, like, what's the point of making money if you're just going to lose it? Yeah, I don't know if it's going to break 32. I'd like to see around 32, 33. I'll be interested. I'll be watching like 34. If we can come down to 34, see if we can break 34. If we can't break 34, it might be a good entry. We'll see on DKNG. Roku, ACB. Should we do a debit spread on Apple and Tesla? I mean, if you want to. ACB. James, and then we'll talk about Roku. Yeah, I mean the cannabis stocks, I mean, they're beaten down. I think, I was talking to Derek over the weekend, who's in the chat right now. Some legislation possibly could be passed regarding legalization nationwide. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Could be interesting. I mean, I don't know about ACB in general. I mean, it's in trouble. So if you're gonna go long ACB or any of the cannabis stocks, you have to. I think the only way to really trade it is to buy stock. I think trading options would be very difficult on it. Is there any news? Unless you want to sell puts, you could sell puts. You could sell puts. Like naked puts if you want, and if you get assigned stock and you want to own the stock, then that's fine. I mean, that might be a good option for you. So if you want to sell some puts, I mean, premium on the monthlies, it's not that rich in here. But I mean, 18 days out for the 8 strike is 48 cents. That's not bad. You can sell a naked put, and if they sign your shares, you buy it at $8. Not bad. If it goes up, you collect the premium. You could do that. That's an opportunity for ACB or any of the cannabis stocks because they're relatively low cost. So you could sell some naked puts on there. DocuSign hitting all-time highs. DocuSign Docu has earnings on Thursday. Sorry, after close Thursday. But yeah, it's pushing up right now. It's at 217. Man. Those dips are vicious, though. Nick, news on LKNCY coming this week. Yo, Manchild, how you doing? SLV's outperforming. Let's look at Roku. Man, Roku, this consolidate, like the way it pinned it here was really interesting. I was like, okay, I didn't think it was going to rip like that. I thought it was going to go up, but man, that thing really ripped. So now it has to make a decision what it wants to do. Does it want to go higher? Or does it want to consolidate up here? I hope it doesn't come back below 170 because it's gonna be trouble. So I would watch. I would watch for sure. So we got Apple. Yeah, Apple's ripping up right now. All right, we got 40 seconds. Everyone's like, I need to get in before market open. Apple's going to go to a 400 again next week. People don't understand that because they had a stock split that there's more shares available. More shares available. Yeah, I'm using Thinkorswim, but I use Tastyworks to execute my trades. So I have my trades right now on Tastyworks. Yeah, people don't really understand the purpose of a stock split and what it does to the price, or to the shares for that matter. It's not like, obviously it's not like a one-to-one thing. There's more shares available now. Now, I'm not saying it can't move. All right, market just open. Apple's up $2.40. Tesla's up $1.58. Apple's up 2% though, which is pretty respectable. Tesla's up 0.5%. Yeah, what happened to Apple? What happened? What did they do something wrong with China over the weekend or something? Man, the stock price got cut down 80%. Screwed, bro. We're screwed. Yeah, I was seeing comments over the weekend like, hey, when's Tesla going to get back up to 2,000? You guys think it'll be back up to 2,000 by the end of the year? Like, that's the kind of comments I get. Now, I mean, I'm not saying it can't, but like I said, there's more shares available. More shares available. More supply. What happens is more supply. They're going to need more demand, which they might have more demand. I don't know. We kind of have to see. Man, Zoom is flying up right now. Let me try to close out this put spread I got and try to get some easy gains here. Hold on. Let's see if we can close it out. I don't know if it'll let me. See if we can take this off before earnings, and then I don't know if we're gonna hit it. Yeah, I don't think it's hitting. But Zoom is flying right now. It's really pushing up there. Because we're trying to take this off and then like reload a position on it. That's kind of the plan. I wanted to catch like a morning spike and then reload the position, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know, because the market right now, SPY is going down. Qs are kind of grinding a little higher right now. S&Ps are down 2. Dow's down 91. Nasdaq is up 32. So it could happen. Right now I'm kind of flat overall. I mean, I'm down a little bit on Microsoft. Netflix is a little bit on the flat side. Facebook is on the flat side, down 15. But we'll see. It's red. It's in the zone where I want it to be. Definitely in the zone on Facebook where I want it to be right now. I'm selling a call credit spread. I'm short the 290 along the 292.50, so we're chilling on that. Some downward pressure. Netflix is grinding a little bit higher, so we'll see. And Microsoft is down today, so we'll see if we can. Let's see if we can get out of this. I don't think we can get out of Zoom. No fills on Zoom, so we'll try a little bit later. Was gonna buy Zoom and open, but missed it. Yeah, I mean that's difficult. I think the play was definitely getting in on Friday. Nice. There was some nice bullish movement. Kind of was consolidation, kind of an inside day. So we'll see. I mean, if Zoom can move a little bit higher, I was thinking that it could push 310 today. But so far we chilling. We need some contracts, because you can kind of see we need some more contracts to be traded, because you can see how like the P&L, like you see Microsoft was down 100, now it's up 55. So we need some more contracts to be traded here to kind of see what is going on. So the P&L is kind of jumping all over the place with the spreads. Things are moving a little bit fast this morning. So Nvidia options are so low volume. Really? Are you trading like the weeklies? I know are pretty. The weeklies are pretty active. They're getting up there, But further out, like the monthlies are not that good. However, bid and ask is acceptable. NVIDIA, man, Tesla's pushing up, Apple's pushing up. I think it's definitely going to be interesting. What are these going for here? So Apple, and they're expecting Apple this week. Expected move is plus or minus $7 on a $127 stock. I mean, that's crazy. Might be a good week to sell some premium in some of these stocks if you can get it. Iron Condor up. I mean, Apple, you know, it could definitely bust through, but it's kind of chilling up here. Might be some opportunity. Premium right now, I mean, it's 62%. IV is not terrible. I just think that's a big range. It's a big range for that. What's Tesla? Tesla's probably a big range too. Tesla's still a respectable price. I mean, look at this. Tesla this week, its expected move is plus or minus $48. So I mean, I don't know. Not that I really want to Iron Condor, Apple, or Tesla, but I feel like the premium is going to get crushed. Because in-play volatility is at 114%, plus or minus. I mean, is it going to move 10%? Is this stock going to move plus or minus 10% on either side this week? I mean, it absolutely could, but probabilities are kind of telling me theta is going to help us out. I mean, what do you guys think? Just trying to run some ideas here. I mean, you think that's going to happen? Why would I move? Well, I'm just thinking that the moves are way overpriced right now. I mean, they're saying a 10% move on Tesla. You think Tesla's going to move up or down 10%? Might be an opportunity to sell some premium. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm just saying there's a potential opportunity here. I mean, it definitely could come back down to 4. I mean, basically it's saying it can come down to 400 this week or go to 500. And it would have to close. It would have to obviously close above that or below that by Friday for you to lose money, you know. I'm just saying it might be worth the risk. I mean, that's what trading is determining is if the risk is worth the profit. You know, I'm not saying we should do that or I should do that. I'm just like generating ideas. I mean, just kind of spitballing ideas. It's how you try to set up different scenarios. And you know, the one thing that I think that I'm good at in particular is understanding how you're going to lose money. Let's see if we can close out Netflix here. Netflix getting hit. Can I close out Netflix? Nope. They do not want to give me an acceptable price on Netflix. So we wait. We're chilling right now. S&Ps are down 3, Dow's down 99, which is a pretty big reversal from last night. It was up like 200 points. NASDAQ is only up 11, so it's going to be, I think today's going to be interesting. Apple's coming back down. Don't trade scared, guys. Just yeah, I'm not saying we should Iron Condor Tesla. I'm trying to generate trade ideas. It's Monday, looking for opportunities, just seeing what we can do, you know? Yeah, BYD, let's see where they're at. Are they still moving up? Man, they're moving up this morning. They're holding the gap up. It's moving nice. But the 140 area has been a big problem on Beyond Meat. So I'm not looking to get long right now. 140, major rejection level all the time. Like it could hit 141, but it seems to always get smacked down 140 area. So let's wait and see. Wait and see what happens to Beyond. What other stocks you guys looking at this morning? Right now things are kind of moving a little bit slow. Roku's actually down 4. Oof, Roku's getting the axe right now. Square's up 49 cents, not really moving anywhere. AMD's down 17 cents. You know, kind of. We're not really going anywhere this morning. Snap is green, but Twitter's down. mRNA. Oof. Does not look good. Does not look good for mRNA. Yeah, right now things are just kind of settling in. Let's see what is Microsoft doing. Man, Microsoft is holding though. Okay, Microsoft is holding. What's Walmart? Anyone trading Walmart? Walmart not doing as well. We'll see. I can't believe Walmart is potentially partnering with Microsoft. I mean that's crazy. JP Morgan, banks are red. Goldman Sachs is down. Bank of America is down. JP Morgan is down. I mean, they had a nice drop here. Man, JP Morgan has not been able to hold 100 area. Every time it gets above 100, it just, even though this look like this is bullish, and then it flushes. I mean, just insane. But yeah, there's not a whole lot going on right now. Just kind of relaxing. Market is like these headlines are like Dow slips 100 points and Wall Street wraps up its best August in more than 30 years. I want to be a headline writer for CNBC. I think it would be fun. Probably for like a week, and then you wouldn't want to do it anymore. You know, like it'd be fun for a week, and then you'd be like, screw it, this job sucks. I just do the same headline, but recycle it. But hopefully a TikTok deal does get announced. That would be. I mean, at least hopefully it goes to Microsoft. So I am a little bit long right now. I mean, not saying that it's going to push that high, but right now we chilling. Yeah, none of my spreads want to close right now, so we gotta wait. Yeah, the market's kind of mixed right now. VXX pushing back up it's above 26 right now, but looking a little weak up in here. Alibaba's down quite a bit too. I mean, this thing got sold off pretty hard, but it's bouncing back. Let's see what our boy Home Depot. And Home Depot got the club. I mean, it got cut down, but here 285 is bounce area. 284, 285 is bounce area on Home Depot, but it's a dangerous trade. Could bounce here, but it looks a little toppy up here. I don't know if things are going to consolidate now that we've run so much, or what the deal is. I think Zoom settled down a little bit. Yeah, Zoom settled down a little bit here. So we'll see. I don't know if I want to hold this position through earnings. We'll see. I mean, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Zoom, I mean, I think Zoom is going to do well based on, all the schools going back, Zoom, all the remote workplaces. I mean, I think it's going to do well, but I mean, that's the thing is like, how much is this stock actually valued? And things aren't based on valuation anymore. So basically, people could think it's overvalued or undervalued at any given price. A few months ago, I mean, less than a year ago, it was $60. Now it's $300. Does it deserve it? Like, valuations don't really make sense anymore. You just kind of have to throw a dart at the board and hope for the best, when it comes to how much is it. Because people can say like, oh, this stock has been overvalued for the last 2 years. Yeah, it still goes up. They said the same thing about Amazon when it was went from 400 to 800. Now it's trading that. When Amazon went from 400 to 800, people were like, oh no, Amazon doesn't deserve. And what has Amazon done? It's gone nothing but up. Same with it. It's like, does Apple deserve to be a $2 trillion company? Probably not. But if people want the shares, I mean, it is what it is. Will we have a day of reckoning? I mean, we almost did this year. We almost got wrecked. But it's hard to say. It's definitely hard to say. But yeah, the market's not doing anything. It's just kind of chilling. S&Ps are down 1, Dow's down 107, Nasdaq up 39. Boeing disappointing as usual. Watch the next time Boeing runs up to 180 and I short it, watch it go to 200. Yeah, Tesla's moving up. It's up $11, 2.5%. People are like, I can't believe we're getting Tesla at a discount today. This is amazing. Can't believe it. Anyone trade bonds? TLT? TLT catching some movement here at 160 area. Right down here. Looks interesting to me. I like TLT down here. I might try to snag a couple. TLT, let's see what I can do. TLT. Yo, Elephant, nice, man. Congrats. Up 200 before the split. Yeah. If Tesla goes up $200 today, I mean, that would be amazing. I mean, I wouldn't even care if I lost money trading it. That would be amazing. So TLT, maybe grab right around here. The thing with TLT, you got to be patient. You got to chill. You got to be careful. So TLT, I mean, might want to go with the monthlies and try to grab something like the 160, the 162. I do think that TLT is looking a little bit ripe for the taking right down here. Definitely in bounce territory. Could push up to 165, 166. But this would be like a slower play. This is not like a day trade or anything. You want some time on here. You want to make sure you're not getting much theta decay if you're going to buy something. You could do, obviously, credit put spreads right down here, straddle the 160s, even though premium is not that rich. So it's a really, really slow go. But yeah, that's pretty impressive for Tesla, 440 to 457. Was Apple moving up? Let's see. Apple's moving up too. Not as impressive, but it's only a $100 stock now, so I'm gonna buy me some shares for the grandkids. Get me some Apple, tuck away in my closet. Zoom is getting axed. Yeah, that's not too bad though. I mean, it's still green on the day. It's still up. It's still up 1%. A nice push out the gate though. That was nice. So we'll see what happens. Zoom, definitely going to be interesting. People are like, get out before earnings. We're going to die. And like Zoom goes up to like 360, up 20% or something for over earnings. And people are like, I wish I didn't sell my shares before earnings. That's the thing. That's the thing about earnings is you never really know what the stock is going to do. You never know if the stock is going to go up. You don't know if the stock's going to go down. You don't know if the stock is going to stay flat. So you kind of have to use probabilities or don't trade earnings at all. If you're not willing to take an L, don't trade earnings. I mean, earnings definitely not for everybody. It's not something that you should have like your main strategy depend on. Earnings is kind of like the bonus round. Like you're making money. And then if you want to try to sell some premiums and make a little bit of money in earnings, could help you out quite a bit. Selling premium earnings is quite lucrative if you do it right. But people just get like, people go like, oh, I bought the 400 Zoom call. You know, if you buy the 400 Zoom call for today, I don't even know. Do they even have 400? Oh, they do, I think. Yeah, I bought like it's going for like $1. It's going for $1, so it's going to cost you $100 for this. Look, and there's 700 volume on it today already. The market just opened 20 minutes ago. There's 700 volume on the 400 calls, right? You know, most likely it's not going to hit 400. I mean, it could, but most likely not. This trade most likely going to zero, so you want to have a higher probability of making money. People YOLO and just buy the 400 calls so far out of the money that like you're going to get screwed. I mean, theta's at 54. Instantly, you're going to get cut in half, and then the IV crush. These are going to worth 10 cents tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know why people do that. Well, people probably do it because they don't really understand. They don't really understand that how bad that's going to lose. Like I get messages all the time. Like I'll buy something far out of the money and it had earnings, and now I'm down 90%. That's what happens when you buy things far out of the money. High probability of getting cut down. Not in your favor. Now, if you're selling the 400, I mean, you can short the 400 calls, sell the 400 calls, like maybe do some defined risk play. Maybe you can make some money, right? But you got to be careful. Robinhood is having technical difficulties. Yeah, I mean, at least Thinkorswim charts are loading right now. Seems like Tastyworks is loading pretty well. I'm actually impressed that Thinkorswim is actually working right now. Fidelity crashed. Too many people buying Apple. Too many people buying Tesla. Seems like everything else is working. Roku's making a push back up here. So it's sold off pretty hard, but it's making a pretty nice push. Square as well is making a push, but Square's been a very slow mover up here near the 160s. So, Google's up 11 cents. It does look bullish, but Google definitely not doing as well as the others like Amazon, Apple. I know it's entirely different. I mean, the thing with Google, Alphabet, they rely heavily on advertising revenues, and advertising got cut like pretty drastically. So once advertising returns, they can probably make more money, but their main product is obviously in Google is ads. NKLA, let's take a look. I haven't looked at NKLA in a little while, but yeah, looks pretty good. On the 1 year, this was a quick pump out the gate. NKLA definitely could make a turnaround here. You know, once kind of they shook out all the gamblers, build some nice consolidation, And that's really what you want to look for at a chart. You don't want to buy, like if you're a long-term investor, you're not trying to buy these huge bars. You're trying to look for consolidation to buy into. You know, like DKNG, you're not trying to buy this massive run-up. You're trying to buy the consolidation. But people just get so frantic, like, I'm going to miss the boat, I'm going to miss the boat. And then they end up being down in the position and they sell down. Even though the position was probably still a good position, people can't stand losing money or thinking about losing money. So what's there to say about Kodak? You know, what's there to say? I mean, it's going to zero. Like that, like they're not, if they're not getting the loan, it's going straight down. Nice pump and dump, boys. Nice pump and dump. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to say. I don't bring up certain stocks kind of on purpose, Grafter, because people will look into get the position, and then it's not necessarily in the best interest of anybody, like, to do that. VXX pushing up. Oh, SPY just sitting right at 350, like literally sitting at 350. It's not looking very good. We'll see what happens. Netflix, come on down. Break 320 or 520. Come on, break it. Break it. I need to break this area. My target on Netflix is around the 510 area. I don't know what to do. I think the best thing, Christopher, sit, relax, enjoy some coffee. The opportunity will arise. But right now, we gotta kind of let things play out a little bit. You know what I mean? You can kind of see my P&L today. We're kind of mixed right now. I'm trying to find some new positions as well, but I'm not trying to get my face ripped off either. So, you know, right now, I'm kind of flat on the day, not really doing anything. So I'm trying to find some opportunities myself. I didn't want to hold a ton over the weekend because just chilling. Yo, Bass, thanks a lot. I got burned with LPCN. What percentage of your account do you put on a single trade? I don't keep it to like a percentage of the account. I mostly just do what risk I think I want to do for that, you know, based on the risk to reward. You know, I trade the way I want to trade. So for a spread like Zoom, I think my risk, I don't even know off the top of my head, I think my risk on this is like 400. I think Microsoft is like 400. So I keep the spreads, I guess, pretty consistent with like $400 to $500 range. I guess that's kind of the range for the spreads. I'll risk about $400 to $500 somewhere around there. 350 to 500, I guess you can say, is a safe range for me. And then we just keep rolling. But yeah, the market's like falling asleep here. Netflix is coming down nice though. Let's see, Facebook. I'm in Facebook, but it's chilling flat as well. Does it now want to break the 292 level? Facebook is pinned right here. Probably bullish. Probably bullish. Might have to exit that trade. I mean, I'm down $5 on it, so I'm not trying to push out, but we'll see. We'll see if it makes the decision here. We'll see. So I got to run. Dog's got to get to the groomers. So you guys have a great day. Let me know how you do. We'll be in the Discord. We'll be on Facebook, Options Trading Group. If it's your first time here, hit subscribe, hit the like button. Definitely appreciate you guys. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.